Hey, welcome back. I'm going to try to make this brief. I wanted to read your cards and share with you a little bit what you're doing this week. So, I learned today how to calculate my grade, and it's a great thing to know. It is a great thing to know. If you were to teach something else, what would it be and why? It would either be meditation and spirituality, or surfing somewhere in Hawaii, or maybe creative writing or film. I don't know. There's a lot of things I like. Or guitar. Man, if I was good enough at guitar, that'd be cool. That'd be fun to teach guitar. I don't know. Actually, teaching guitar, that'd be hard. So surfing, spirituality, meditation, creative writing. Today I learned that if I focus for a good amount of time, I can do a lot better on the quizzes. That's the point. That's awesome. I'm glad you learned that. I'm going on a cruise. Is it okay to do what I missed when I get back? There are no deadlines in this class, but you can't miss more than 4 of the classes. So just make sure your cruise is not longer than 2 weeks and plan the rest of your schedule for the rest of the semester accordingly. Today I feel I'm improving with computers. Also, I'm getting more confident with them. That is so awesome. Today I learned how to write a good paper. Also, I wanted to know, why don't you smile that much? You seem so serious most of the time. All right, so I'm going to speculate about this. But my perspective on that is that when I was a kid, my family went through really hard times. They lost like all their money. My dad's business went bankrupt. I was like 10, 12 years old. And I remember, I was young. I was in my bedroom trying to figure out how can I make money to help the family. And I was like charting stock prices. And I used to record songs off the radio to sell them at school when I was in elementary school. So I was like really concerned when I was a kid about my family and money. And then it just kind of like kicked into gear. Like when I was young, I wanted to make a bunch of money so I could help my family out. So I think that experience just kind of made me serious and a hard worker. And I just, worked hard, school, studies, and just sort of that kind of defined me somewhat. And it's a bit of a bummer. But hopefully that's shifting, loosening up, letting go a little. I learned how to set a survey online and ask friends on Facebook to take it. Fantastic. Today I made a calendar, learning great stuff. I learned the definition of hardware and software. They are both needed to run a computer. Yes, they are. Today I was in the process of learning how to make a video of my own. That is so cool. I love making videos. I'm making one right now. Stay hungry, stay foolish is what this student shared. And of course, that is the quote from Steve Jobs in his commencement speech to Stanford. How long have you taught at Fresno City College? Since 2000. I went to grad school, and I was in grad school. I needed some money, so one of the teachers was looking for a teaching assistant, and he hired me to help out with the class. And then after that, when I got done with my master's, all you need is a master's degree to teach at Fresno State or at City College. When I got done with my master's degree, I started adjuncting. I was like a part-time instructor. That's what a part-time instructor is at the college level, an adjunct. I was adjuncting, that's A-D-J-U-N-C-T, if you haven't heard that word before. I was adjuncting at Fresno State for a couple of years, and then a job came open at City College in 2000, and I was lucky enough to be hired. That writing about what you learned is nerve-wracking. Yeah, writing can be nerve-wracking for a lot of people, and that's why I want you guys to write your paper in a conversational tone. And the best piece of advice I ever heard about writing is just write like you talk. Just write like you talk. And so write your paper like you're talking to me, and then spell check it, and then read it back and listen. Read it back out loud to yourself and listen to what you've written. Really important step here, reading it out loud to yourself and listening to what you've written, and see if it actually sounds good to your own ear, because that's a really good test. I learned a lot about computers and the inside of the computer and its components. It's really useful information that I can use. Awesome. I learned that there's a hyperlink tool. Question, is there a good choice of a PC like performance? Is HP, Hewlett Packard, a good choice of a PC? All right, so when you go to start selecting brands of computers, right, it's kind of like manufacturers of cars, and we each have a perception of like what is a good quality car and not a good quality car. And so I also have a perception of good quality computers and not good quality computers, but it's somewhat subjective. And the best thing to do when buying a computer is go online and search for like desktop reviews or PC reviews or laptop reviews, and you can read reviews of what's a good system and not a good system at that point in time. Generally speaking, I don't like HP computers, just me. Like maybe I got a bad one once or twice, or a friend did, and I'm like, okay, I'm steering clear of them. HP printers, great, fine. When I am going to buy a computer, it's either going to be a Mac or a Dell or anything else that Costco sells, because Costco's got a 90-day return policy, and you can't go wrong with that. What's the benefits of a hard disk drive over SSD? All right, so there are the only benefit of a hard disk drive over SSD, a solid state drive, is that a hard disk drive costs you less money. For, terabyte, gigabyte to gigabyte, hard disk drive is less money. A hard disk drive is older technology, solid state drive is newer technology. Hard disk drive has moving parts, which makes it more vulnerable and susceptible to being damaged. Solid state drive has no moving parts, it's more durable, and it's faster. And it's also more expensive for all those reasons. And is the America Cup called the America Cup because they won it so many times? I don't know why it's called the America Cup. You can look that up on Wikipedia. Maybe because, it's just started in America. I don't know. All right, so those are the cards. Thank you for sharing them with me. I hope you guys are having a good day. I've had a great couple of days. It's been a really cool experience to welcome a new individual, a new being into this world. And I look forward to sharing with you guys more about that when I get back. And what are you going to be doing for the next couple of days while I'm gone? You're going to work on your quizzes. You're going to work on your assignments. You're going to watch all of the lectures that are posted. Week 4 lectures are going to be coming up a little bit late because I am just, hanging out with my wife and my son. And that's cool and important, just spend a little time welcoming this guy into this world, letting him get to know us. All right, so work on your quizzes, work on your assignments, watch all the lectures that you haven't watched. The new lectures will be coming probably this next weekend at the end of the week. And do the extra credit if you run out of everything else to do. So that should completely keep you busy. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to practice staying on point. So this week, week 4, we're practicing it for 8 minutes. Focus, super important to helping you do anything you want in life. You have to be able to turn your mind towards something and concentrate on that. And keep your attention there. So we're doing that by practicing focusing our mind on one sensation, one point, and that's the sensation of breath coming in and out of your nose. We're doing it for 8 minutes. We're doing it each class. So if the sub forgets, make sure you say, hey, we're supposed to practice focusing right at the beginning of class. So right now, when this video is over, you guys are all going to sit upright in your chairs, close your eyes, and for 8 minutes, try to keep your attention right on your breath, right on that one point. All right, I'll see you guys when I get back.